So the king sacrificed himself, maybe, or not? I've no idea. Anyway, so we've got the king soul now. Is it actually a charm? It is. Holy charm symbolizing a union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Opens the way to a birthplace. I guess we know what's next. Holy shit, we beat it. Oh, that was incredibly difficult, which means we have an incredibly difficult boss fight ahead of us. Worth it. Probably. We are almost done. I might actually get the, Hunter's Journal later. Maybe not. I don't know. I like how all of this was just so I could work on the journal. I'm missing 4. Well, I couldn't have missed anything from that last section we just did. I killed everything there. I wish I had used the dream nail on one of the guards. I didn't even think about it. I figured we'd actually be fighting as opposed to platforming like maniacs. Sorry, just sleepy and tired. And, like, ugh. That was some kind of horrible, horrible nightmare. And I guess you guys got to listen to my thoughts about it after the fact, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Or, not after the fact, post-commentary. Because I'm going to... so let's kind of explain how that all went down. You guys have already experienced it. I'm going to reiterate it for myself, mostly. What I did, effectively, is just like, alright, well, I'm not going to be able to commentate over that section. Let's just put it in commentary after the fact and just call it close enough. And talk about things. And I hope I was entertaining. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm entertaining. I cannot understate just how painful that was. Okay. So anyway, we've got 4 left on the Hunter's Journal. And 25 left needs to be completed. So let's say we find the next 4. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. We find the next 4. And then we... I'm just trying to decide. That whole thing made me incredibly tired, so I'm just like trying to figure out the style here. Because I don't want to... I definitely want to complete the Hunter's Journal, so I guess we're going to. It's just super tempting to just push for the ending. You know how it is. Let's see. I think I also said I was considering dream nailing most of my enemies. I don't think I'm gonna bother just because it's kind of a slow process. There is a full dialogue thing that I might be able to pull up, so maybe somebody went around dream nailing everything for me. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We're gonna do... I guess I'm gonna go back to looking at that guide. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's rebuild. Okay, so we want to get rid of Mark of Pride. We want Quick Slash. We don't need Grub Song. Do we even need Hive Blood? No. So we're going to throw on the King's Soul, and we're going to throw on Grubberfly's Elegy. Okay, so now I have Infinite Soul. Let's fire that and see how fast it refills. Fast enough. Okay, well, time to start looking at that guide again. I guess. Let's close all of these being like, how the hell do you do... Okay, yeah, so we're going to the... Oops. We're going to Green Path. Again, I got some dudes to fill out. Let's hundo all of them. Let's do it on camera, I guess. I don't know, I'm here, and there's only a handful that we need to do. The biggest problem is we need to do the Colosseum of Fools. Well, that'll be interesting. I mean, honestly, honestly, the Colosseum of Fools is not nearly as bad as you'd expect. Or as I make it out to be. Especially now that I have the damage upgrade, which should mean I can fight things. Also, Long Nail and Auto Heal. All of which are going to be incredibly useful for the fight. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Well... Anyway. I don't know why I'm trying to piss the Venus flytrap off. It's pointless. Okay, so the things we're looking for over here, and I gotta kill a bunch of them. Well, I guess the nice part is... Huh. Hard to aim. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah, nice part is we've... No, we don't have a shortcut here. Well, we'll be okay. Since I've got the, Since I've got Crystal Dash, it kind of... doesn't matter. Let's see. Because, yeah, I think normally... I actually don't know. Okay, we want to stand there. Ow. I guess we might as well heal. Problem is the King Soul does not come back particularly quick. And so it's gonna take a little bit. Okay, we want to wait here. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, Duranda. Okay, anything else here? Finding... Okay, Mosskin. Gotta figure out where Mosskin are. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to the music while we do research. It's good music. Oh, Mosskin... Mosskin, Follow Knight. No, Hollow Knight. Okay, so where are these guys? I have no idea. Complete plus... Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the, Mosskin location. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot. Okay, my bet is it's probably pretty close to the beginning of the zone. So I guess let's just bench warp back. I think I'm also gonna get rid of the King Soul in favor of my old build. Partially old build. I like the King Soul, but it's too slow to be useful for what I'm doing. If I wasn't recording this as a series, I'd say, you know, it's perfect. But as it stands, it takes too long. So we want... Hive Blood and Grub Song. And that'll be good enough to prop us up for most of this. Okay. So next up, how do we get over there? Honestly, we should probably just go in through Dirtmouth. Maybe. Fortunately, I just don't remember where these things are located. Yeah, so at this point, we're done with every hard thing in the game. Now it's just a matter of, Now it's just a matter of, you know, completing everything that we missed. Which is actually super helpful. Probably shouldn't have rested there, now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever, it doesn't matter too much. It's barely a waste of time. Gotta say. Rapid fire sword beams straight upwards at an enemy is really satisfying. Okay. Oh, by the way, I figured I'd mention with this guy. Apparently this is actually, he didn't, okay, so he ate them, but the reason why you can hear them is because they're feeding off of him. They're going to use the older grub, Grandpa Caterpillar, they're going to use him as a nutrient source while they all move on in life or something like that. I have no idea. It's still pretty horrifying, honestly. But I guess it's nature. I just thought he was a complete jerkwad and had consumed his own kin, which was going to be really messed up. Not as messed up. It's good. Okay, so we're looking for... Yeah, I didn't even think those guys could be in the, Hunter's Journal. No, it's not these guys. Here we are. So this is where we find them. Or can find them. There's a bench nearby, yeah? Somewhere nearby. Oh. Hello. Unfortunately, there just aren't a whole lot of them. Not from what I've seen. Hopefully there's a larger mess of them somewhere. So here's where I killed all my birds. Is this really the only place they spawn? Well, okay. Unfortunately, they're kind of a rare find from my general experience, so I guess we're just gonna have to come back and murder him over and over and over again. There he is. Yeah, how many of these guys do I need to kill? Ugh. It's showing me the new ones, and I don't care about them. Okay, Mosskin. 7 more for the Hunter's Journal. I feel like there's gotta be a better spot for it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Oh, maybe if I go over to the left and down. Maybe they're one of the starting enemies. Let's try exploring for a moment. I guess I refuse to believe that they're such a unique spawn. Because I'd swear I've fought them more than once. Let's see, so this brings us over and down, yeah. Maybe well, I guess if this is a wash, I can always bench warp back. Not a big deal. So this is how we get to the hunter? Well, he's probably not in there, so let's keep going down. He's got to be somewhere around here. There, oh, there they are. And if I remember right, there's a bench. Pretty close. Okay, so that's where we get to the hunter. Huh. Yeah, I don't see any more here. Keep going around. Maybe I'm just missing them. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I guess I can check along the ground. Unfortunately, it seems like it's just these guys. Yeah, go figure. I've never completed this Hunter's Journal. These guys are uncommon, to say the least. Well, I guess we can always use this lower bench to get access to them. Because I think we got one right here. I think of all of the areas in this game, Green Path and Queen's Gardens are still my favorite. Green Path more so. It's a large area. The music was really good. And just the general visual effects and style are kind of stand out for me. More so than most. Okay, so the next thing we should probably check is to see if these guys are, if these guys will respawn when I come through here. So let's leave and come back, because if they just respawn, then that makes this even easier. Nope, looks like they are... looks like they're completely unique. Well, that kind of sucks. Luckily, we can just run past everything. But yeah, just, I don't know, the feeling of going into Green Path was such a good one. I might be a little bit, skewed in this, if only because, coming to Green Path was the first time that we got access to the game. You know, I played the, Humble Bundle demo ahead of time, and that was really good fun. And then, I played the Humble Bundle demo, which was kind of perfect. Let's just bench warp back, it's faster than walking. But of course, you know, the humble bundle thing capped off after a certain point, so it's just like, all right, you know, now we have to wait for the, you know, the game to actually come out. And so the first night I did like 2 episodes where I was just like, all right, let's finish everything that we did in that demo, and then let's head on to Green Path. And going to Green Path was such a like freeing experience comparatively. Though even looking at it now, they still, I feel like, aced it the most in here. The sheer amount of like background detail is so nice. I also really like green, blue, planty areas. Teal turquoise is kind of one of my favorite color combos. Okay. So we're here. Where do we go now? I guess the fastest way is just to go back this direction. Since I can swim through the waters, it doesn't really matter. I might have actually been better off doing those guys actually last, considering how close they are to the hunter himself. I ain't gonna get fooled again. I know your tricks. And I am prepared. A lot of those guys, by the way. Like, comical amounts. Okay, trying to remember the proper way through this zone. I guess actually we'd just go through the top, don't we? We're already there. Well, at least mostly. Oh, you know what? Before I go anywhere, actually, let's pull the journal back up. Yeah, Royal Retainer, King's Mold. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Every time we open up the journal, it brings us to a new entry. This way, it won't bring us somewhere totally random. Okay, so it was on Duranda. Okay, after Duranda is Fungling. Okay, so Uma, Umu, Amplume, Fungling, Fungoon, Sporg, Fungified Husk, and Shumling. Okay, so they're all good. I just want to make sure they're all... Okay, yeah, I guess we did spend a lot of time there. Okay, so we're done with that page. Next up, Mantises. So we want to go Mantis Warrior. Okay, Shroomel Warrior, Shroomel Ogre, Mantis Youth, Mantis Warrior, Mantis Lords, Husk Sentry, Heavy Sentry, Wing Sentry. Okay, that's all good. Okay, next up is Soul Twister. Okay, Lance Sentry, Mistake, Folly, Soul Twister, Soul Warrior, Soul Master, Husk Dandy, Cowardly Husk. So far, so good. Just gonna make sure we didn't miss any completionism here. Okay, let's just go to the next one. I'll keep looking. Okay, Watcher Knight. Okay, Gluttonous Husk, Gorgeous Husk, Great Husk Sentry, Watcher Knight, the Collector, Bellfly, Pillflip, and Hormp. Okay, and I've completed all of these guys too. Good. Okay. So next up we have... Blugsack, Dung Defender, Flukefly, Flukemon, Flukemarm, Shardmite, Glimback, and Crystal Hunter. That's all good. However, looks like I need to go back into the sewers because I haven't finished the Flukemon at all. I should also see if I can find the Dung Defender again. Somebody told me he was around. Okay, so yeah, we gotta do Flukemon. And the Husk. Okay, well, to the sewers we go, I guess. Easy enough. It's such a weird experience playing a Metroidvania to 100%. Usually I just go for, like, you know, what's convenient, but in this one you're kind of forced to do it. Which is actually probably fine. It'd be interesting playing this game a second time around, New Game Plus, if you got to keep all of your power-ups. Okay, so we're gonna stop here, and let's see. How do we get to the flukes? It's down in the sewers somewhere. Oh, you know what? If I actually... Yeah, I guess we should go through King Station and just run to the left. Because the flukes hang out in this section over there. Let's see, so King Station. It's gonna be so nice finishing this game off permanently and never having to think about it again. Not that, well, okay, no, correction. I will have to think about it again. If they do actually go through with their promises of expanding the game to include other, campaigns, other characters and stuff, I am 100% down. It'd be really neat if there were, like, kind of more, like, short little things that you don't have to do as much exploration with. Maybe a little bit, but, you know, not to this extent. That actually tells the stories of the different characters. So, Hornet. You know, one for Hornet, one for Cloth. Actually, it'd be kind of neat if, yeah, this guy's kicking my ass. We're just gonna leave him alone. Not this one, though. It's up above. Oh, wait, no. We don't want to take the shortcut here. I forget. But, you know, just... little, like, mini-games that tell the stories of the different characters that we ran across and enjoyed the presence of, but really never got to, like, hear who or what. Alternatively, what would actually be almost more interesting, as much as I'd love to, you know, play a game where you play with Cloth, be fascinating to play as a slow bruiser type character, with Metroidvania gameplay, honestly. You know all those, like, warrior ghosts? Like, that would actually be almost just as cool in a way. I'd actually really like that. Okay, so we want to go over and down. And nice part is, since I'm loaded with ranged attacks, pretty much nothing could get close to us. It'd be nice if it didn't work at full health, but that would be maybe a little bit ridiculously overpowered. How would it work with Joni's blessing, though? Now that's a question. There they are. Oh, shoot. I was trying to remember which was the fluke mon. Okay. It'd be nice if you could actually, like, put on, like, a one-cost hunter mark. And, like, a one-cost hunter mark. And it would tell you, how many you have left. Like a charm or just maybe just something you could enable. It would actually tell you, just like, you have X amount of Flukemon left to kill. Let's go back up. One more. Okay, well, I don't hear any more around here. These guys are annoying. Okay, I think we go through here, right? Yeah. Oh, at least this is fast. Kind of surprised I had to kill so many. Oh, that was enough. Apparently, killing its constituent parts is not required. At all. Okay, so we did Fluke Marm. So next up is, Crystallized Husk. Okay, he's a bit hard to get to. But that's fine. I'm gonna look at the guide just to make sure. Okay, so... Oh! You know what? I don't think I ever killed any of those crystal crawlers. Yeah. Okay, well, let's bench warp. I wonder how many other things I missed, either because I ignored them as impossible, or, I could have ignored them as impossible, or I just didn't even realize they were enemies. I thought they were, like, environmental. Two of the ones we missed were were ones that I simply didn't even think of as, like, enemies that can be attacked. Okay. Well, either way, I mean, all of this is easy now. The boss could be a little bit of a problem, but honestly, I'm pretty adept at fighting bosses. It's the platforming that gets me. Maybe? I don't know, the White Palace was just, like, a special kind of hell. A rough, special kind of hell. Alright. Oh, we can at least get a twofer coming through here. I think this is also easier going in than out. It would be nice if there's a shortcut that actually, like, got rid of the crystals. Still, as far as shortcuts though, this one's generally one of the easier ones to manage. I do feel bad for that one that was, that miner lady. I assume it was a lady, before, oh, balls. I don't have any soul. Well, I could farm some that way, but let's just get up here. I'm not even gonna hit up the bench. Maybe I could go after the other guys, now that I'm thinking about it. They're probably over by the Crystallized mound, though. There we go. Okay, so that's a new one. Crystal Crawler, gotta kill 13 of them. Oh boy. Well, I guess let's go up. Alright. Huh. Well, that's a new one. Haven't seen that before. They all got desynced from whatever they're crawling on. Yeah, definitely haven't seen that before. Looks really funny. Well, I can kill 2 of them that way. And I can use my regular attacks. Maybe I should equip a sorcery build. Just to clear these guys out faster. Not that there's an easy way for me to do it. Okay. Now this is just to get a good view. Yeah, we still have the... shoot, we still have the Colosseum that I need to do. That bit's a bit harder. Honestly, I'm not too concerned. We've got a full set of upgrades. That we most definitely did not have in the past. Okay, so I have to kill a number of these guys. How many do I have to kill? Crystallized husk, 4. Well, we know there's at least a handful over here. What was that? I have no idea. Okay. One more? I think it's just one more. I will admit it is a bit unfortunate that you have to kind of grind these guys. Does that count? Did he die? He died. Balls. Okay. Hopefully he'll... Oh, there we are. Got him. Alright. Let's just keep getting through there. Okay, so that's the crystallized husks. So we still have the crystal crawler. That I gotta grab. Get rid of these. Oh. They might respawn. Wait. Oh. Huh. Was not expecting a tree here. Alright, I'll grab it. We don't need to. But we might as well? I don't know. I'm confused. I would have expected it to get, mapped properly. But I guess not. Oh, it's a hell of a lot easier with double jump, honestly. Mostly easier. Should probably check the other side, and it'll be okay. It probably wanted me to double jump through there. And I do not have the chops. Honestly, the White Palace took platforming out of me completely. Bit buggery, because I've got like 4 new platformers coming out this this month that I'm going to be playing too. Hopefully my hand can handle it. Then again, hopefully most of them aren't nearly as merciless as this game has been. This is definitely going to be... I'm not going to say one of the hardest games I've ever played, but it's been rough. Anyway, light refracted, energy contained. Well, that was... not much. Okay, now that we're done with these guys, and I've got a full set of, we got a full set of soul, let's go nuke a bunch of things.